ceremonial healing. Website's under construction. Yeah, all that information will be in the description box below. So been meaning to make videos for a very long time. Kind of like I've been guided to do a type of vlog that like, I don't know what's the best way of putting it, like the easiest way of putting it is like, so instead of telling my boyfriend and my friends about all the gnarly shamanic visions and synchronicities and spell work I do, I should just record it and stick it on the internet and build community that way. So I'm just gonna start doing that organically. So anyway, that brings me to, there's hella cops. Let's just hope I don't get caught. I'm gonna put my phone right here. Boop. Just casually. There's like a drum set in the middle of the road with lots of cones. Looks like a party being encouraged by the police in the middle of a public street. Excellent. Okay, pretend that didn't happen. Fucking weird. Okay, anyway, so I've been having some really intense visions that have come on without me trying to journey in my daily grounding practice. And I was meditating 2 days ago on my bed and was doing some chakra clearing, and I started having a vision of a woman with really, really dark, kind of like, her skin looked like ashes, let's just say that, and really kind of decrepit with a veil, and she said her name was Kali and that she was my muse. And I've been working with the muses recently, and the one that kept coming through was Calliope. So I was like, Calliope, Kali, like, is this Kali the goddess, or is this like a more dark form of Calliope? Like, I kind of felt like they were the same thing, which I can't find any information about online, but it makes sense because Kali is like this destroyer creator being, and the muses, you know, creativity. There's a fucking link. Okay, so anyway, Kali is showing me some personal mythology that involves swords. I used to do color guard, and I feel like it would be badass to incorporate like saber equipment, performance, and ritual, like whimsical fucking circus ritual. I think that would be badass. So she was kind of like, do that, and I was like, cool. Okay, I'm parking in front of my apartment now. And then she was like, okay, just receive these images, and it was like these books being opened. It was like, just watch the pages, and then it was a visual of me as a kid in the Palm Desert Library, which is Palm Desert, California. If you know where that is, bless you. And me crying over a passage that I had read in a nonfiction book, and it was talking about the power of the word, and the message to me is never underestimate the impact that words, my own words, can offer others, and to remember how I've been impacted by words in a way to inspire myself out of a creative block. So I don't know if that resonates with any of you, light workers, rainbow warriors, but yeah, so it was very badass. I've been thinking about going back to school, so I felt like it had something to do with that. And then I started going into sleep paralysis, and my arms started going really numb, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna fall asleep. So, you know, doing that technique, the Tibetan technique for lucid dreaming, I kind of like moved, but I didn't close my eyes, and I was like, okay, don't fall asleep. But right when I thought that, I was in this dream, where I didn't know I was dreaming. It was really real. I was in my bathroom and I was speaking to a lady that was in a wormhole that had materialized in my bathroom. And she was this African-American lady with like round glasses and curly hair. She kind of looked like she was from like the 70s or something. Sorry for smoking. It's like spending time in Mexico, working with some shamans. I quit smoking and then we started smoking tobacco together, and then ever since then I am starting smoking tobacco again, so I'm really trying to quit, so I apologize if I'm offending anybody. But so this lady in the wormhole, we were casually having this conversation. She's like, yeah, I'm kind of becoming aware of me being under surveillance or under observation from certain entities or beings through these wormholes from different times. And I was like, holy shit, like I've been kind of feeling that way too. Shout out to Victor Otto, another YouTuber. I follow you, and you had an email that went out about these malevolent vibes that were just kind of coming out of nowhere, and how love is the best weapon against these lower vibrational forces. And that was the same day that this happened. So I was like, fuck, I've been feeling this way. And I do have the ashes of my grandmother that was just given to me by my uncle. So I've been having vibes in my house. I'm not really sure if it was her or what, but sometimes I'll just get these feelings of being surveillanced. And I grew up in a haunted house. Like, I'm not really that unused to that, but it's different. And so I was like, shit, to this lady in a wormhole in my bathroom. And then I realized I was dreaming, and then I started getting like really fucking creeped out because I realized that I'm being contacted. I was like, I got fear, and usually I don't get scared in vision, so I was like, fuck. And then I woke myself up, and then I had that vibe in my house. It was the same vibe in the dream. So yeah, I was like, I was gonna take a shower and stuff, and then I was afraid to get into the shower. I was afraid. I was feeling fear, and that's not usually like me. So I was like, okay, told my boyfriend about it. We live together. He's like, oh, interesting, babe. Kind of weird. I'm like, yeah. So we go to the store, and then I end up seeing the lady that I saw in the wormhole in my vision just walking around the store. She didn't look at me, but I was like, I just got hella vibes. And I was like, babe, that was the fucking lady in my vision. And he's like, he's on his awakening path. He's very supportive, but he's just kind of like, okay, babe. So I was like, shit. So I don't know. I feel very called to explain, or I guess relay this and see if it resonates with anybody. If anybody has had similar experience, has had any information that we could share together about what is going on. Love you guys. Hope you have a fantabulous Thursday. Love you.